How you doing, YouTube? Matt, Massive Beer Reviews, back with yet another review. But just not any other review. A mystery beer from the OG mystery beer starter, my buddy Keith. Yeah, years ago when I started mystery beers, he's the one who kind of kicked it off. Technically, there was one way before that, but that was kind of a homebrew thing my buddy Ryan did. So I kind of give Keith the credit on that one. Anyway, he stopped by the other day, said, "Hey man, I got a beer for you," and he dropped off this 3-band that's like an Adidas version of a mystery beer. So we're going to drink it, see what's what. Yeah, it's been a while since he drops off. Most of the time, this is going to be randled through a little bit of paper towel. More times than not, the stuff that he dropped off, well, OG status was other half stuff. But we'll see what's what with this. Yeah, I mean, it's a bright, vibrant-looking, subtle haziness to it. I'm not going to sit here and say it looks like a IPA or double IPA. It could be a hazy pale, but it also could be something more kind of Berliner or something a bit more kind of really like low ABV pale ale. But she's got like a really rocky head, a little soapy edges, a little bit of just a little bit of pretty glow to her, if you will. So yeah, off to a nice start. See if I can get a nose in this sucker. That's somebody's pale, man. That's somebody's low ABV, like sub 5.5%, 5% pale. If it's not somebody's 5.5 pale, it's somebody's like hopped up saison, because you are getting a big hop component to it, but it's coming off bright. It's coming off summery. It's coming off citrus-like. Yeah, there's a nice big sweetness to it. Citrus all the way. Big grapefruit, big orange. And it has a bit of rindiness going on with it. So there is a nice balance between that sweet and bitterness. But yeah, she smells nice. Last time he gave me a mystery beer was actually a hopped up carbonated non-alcoholic beverage, or was it hopped up seltzer or something like that? He tried to throw a fast one past me, but he didn't get it. But man, that smells absolutely... Each time I take a sniff of it, it gets bigger and bolder and more richer. In context, it's a small beer, so it's not like hitting me in the face, but it just has this nice, bright citrus component. I just gotta dive right in. Cheers. Okay. The nose is way more vibrant than the taste. You're still getting those heaping helpings of citrus in there, but it's not like over the top crazy. But it's nice. It's nice. It's got a nice pop to it. Again, grapefruit leading way, followed by a bit of orange, a little bit of tangerine, but then it kind of gives way to a bit of that rindy bitterness. So it's more sweet fleshiness at first, a little bit of bitterness on the back end. Yeah. I feel like I've had this before. You know what this reminds me of? Reminds me of Baby Bright, to be perfectly honest with you. But it reminds me of a Baby Bright with about, 2 months on it. That's how good it is. It's got a big, nice, I dig it. I like it. Let's put it that way. There's no negative to it. There's no off flavors. The hops that are used are very purposeful. They come off, I assume, the way the person wants them to come off, which is a big, bright citrus component. And to be perfectly honest with you, I hope this is like 4.3%, because if it is, and if it's something I can pull off shelf, then I would chug this all day. That's it, done and done. So we're talking about a 4.7% pale ale, extra hopped, citrus forward, done and done. So let's see what this sucker has. See if we can get this tape off here. This is like high end, like gaffer tape, or whatever you want to call it, duct tape. I always had in my brain there's a difference between gaffer tape and duct tape. Gaffer tape's a bit more high end, a bit more robust. But yeah, let's see what we got here. We have... It's another half beer. How would you like that? This is a 4.2% other half super fun pale ale. That's it. That's all they have on there. So yeah, it's just let's see. It was hand labeled only, and it was only only a week old. But man, that is legitimately a super fun beer. I nailed it. You know what I mean? Sans the age. I didn't necessarily mean the beer had some time on it. It was more like when I was talking about that Baby Bright. It was more like it didn't come off as robust in the taste as I remember, knee-jerk wise. So, yeah, 4.2%. Somebody's pale. Super hopped. Done and done. I dig it. I think it's fun. The only poopy part about this beer is that it's other half, and that you can't buy a 12 pack of this and crush it all summer long. You can, but you have to wait in line, go through the line a bunch of times, and kind of drive into Brooklyn, which kind of sucks. But yeah, it's probably one of the more funner, lower ABV beers I've had in recent memory. Other half or otherwise, to be perfectly honest with you. So I dig it. I like it. Fun and fun. So let's talk about it. Is it one of the better, lower, sub 5% ABV beers I've had? Absolutely. Already answered that question. Value and availability. It's other half. Their pricing is on the lower ABV scale, tends to skew a little bit closer to their high-end scale. So I'm guessing this is $16, $18 a 4-pack. If I'm wrong, let me know. Brewery only, and leave you with, if you like what, will you like this beer? If you like those beers that I was talking about, if you like the kind of Baby Brights of the world, if you like those lower ABV crushers that are hop forward, expressive, but at the same time bright, light, and super chuggable, this is going to do you all the proper. So there you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Down there if you want to talk about it. Massive Beers if you want to check me out doing the social media stuff. Beer Massive if you want to check me out doing the whole podcasting thing. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully enjoying a nice little pale jammer right now. And we'll see you next time. Cheers.